Hello, everybody. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I'm Andy Signor, and the first reactions to Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn are now coming in. The London premiere was an hour ago, and people are already online tweeting their reactions. I heard there was going to be a longer embargo, but I guess there will not. I know it's screening in LA tonight. I don't get it till next week, but fascinating reviews coming in. I've been very curious about this film, I think as many are, because look, the trailers, I couldn't figure out what the hell it was going on or what it's about, but the reviews coming out of the London premiere, which you should take, as they are. It's premiere stuff, especially if they're letting you comment socially right after premiere. It's people who are going to love the movie more or they're in the hype of it. That said, pretty positive reviews that honestly surprised me. Let's go through some of them. Birds of Prey. Kathy Yan has created a music-infused celebration of female badassery. DC continues to take big risks and push boundaries. The perfect Harley Quinn movie. Margot Robbie crushes it. I love these ladies, and I'm looking forward to the sequel spin-off. Wow, so there's going to clearly be more of these, according to Scott. Here we go. Let's keep going. Sorry, just making that a little cleaner for everybody to see. Here comes another one from Eric here. Birds of Prey is killer. A slow start and awkward plotting doesn't stop the movie and these characters from soaring in the end. Wildly violent F-bombs out of the wazoo and the best bat fight scene since The Raid 2. If Margot Robbie could control this part of the DCEU, she should. Wow. Eric Davis, Birds of Prey has terrific action, humor, and some of the more memorable characters we've seen in a DC movie. But the biggest highlight is Margot Robbie. She is fantabulous as Harley, while also proving that sometimes our most valued relationships are the ones we have with good food. It sounds like he's being a little nice there, but he enjoyed it. Meg Donnie, here we go. Birds of Prey was an absolute blast. Harley feels exactly like the human Looney Tunes she ought to be. Black Mask is a scene stiller. Dina, Helena, Cass, and Renee all rule. This was everything I want from DC movies and then some. Lots of people coming in. Kathy Yan's Birds of Prey is criminally fun celebration of sisterhood with some of my favorite fight scenes in recent memory. I was grinning from ear to ear the entire thing, making a pub debut with my review soon. Griffin says, is one word, fun. A frenetic, hyper-stylized Harley Quinn comic book come to life. It's her movie. It's DC's Deadpool with a dash of Tarantino. Could not get enough of McGregor's Black Mask. Hysterical, eccentric, and deliciously pathetic. A rockin', kick-ass, good time. Just saw Birds of Prey, and I'm happy to report that it's my favorite modern DC movie yet. Like Shazam, it carves its own path with totally unique aesthetic, action, and tone. Margot Ewan and all the rest are 100% fantabulous. Why aren't there more roller skate action scenes? Discussing film stands very high in the DCU. This follows a modern take on Harley Quinn, breaking the fourth wall, etc. But the jokes never get old, and director Kathy Yan successfully balances comedy, drama, and killer action. The cast own their roles with style and leave you wanting more. Woo! It's an absolute blast and undeniably fun, live wire jolt of adrenaline, delightfully devilish and deliriously wicked. This irreverent, rule-breaking riot delivers a contact high. Kathy Yan is a genius. Robbie, Smollett, Winstead, Perez, and Bosco are perfection. Man, they could not get better reaction than this. Just got out of Birds of Prey here in London premiere, and folks, it's a bop. Badass, hilarious, with some killer twists and emotional Colin Powell cameo that actually grows into a full-on supporting role. Best DC, thanks for the spoiler, best DC flick since The Dark Knight. And I don't say that lightly. Damn. Ben, that doesn't sound like people just making it up out of the premiere. I mean, that is a statement right there, Ben. I don't know. Who is Ben? Ben is idiot writer director of the Salad Mixer, Thrashtopia. I'm not familiar with him, but there you go. Ben really is putting it on the line, comparing it to The Dark Knight as the best DC flick since then. Whoo! Birds of Prey, a violent, seedy slow burn leading to a flock up that's truly something special to witness. Guys, maybe the trailers are hiding something and this is actually going to be a good time. I would love it. Just because the trailer didn't get me doesn't mean the movie can't be great. I would be thrilled. Let's see. Margot Robbie, kiss me on the cheek. Okay, well, I don't care. Let's get some more of these reviews. It's batshit crazy in a good way. If you go there in the film wanting to have a good time, you'll love it. The action is very much in the style of John Wick, as many have said, with hints of Tarantino. It's a film DC films will adore. All hail Robbie and McGregor. There she is at the premiere. Wow, man, this is pretty epic. Lots of people is the best thing that happened to cinema since Titanic, Godfather, and Taxi Driver. Margot Robbie delivers the performance of the century. The blind lady next to me got her sight back, and the deaf kid could hear by the end. I definitely recommend. I don't know if that was real, but anyway, a lot of those up ones were, and now we're getting into this. Look, told me anything. It's that we need a whole lot more Canary and Huntress. They are great, but there's a lot left on the bone. So introducing characters that it sounds like are gonna people are gonna want more. Stylistically fantastic ride. Margot Robbie is on top form. Harley has never been quirkier and more lovable. Well made, shot with beautiful color, and overall a sleek piece of grand entertainment. Also, McGregor is the best. We need more Birds of Prey. It is great. The only fair comparison for Birds of Prey, if you want one, is Deadpool. They have a lot in common, especially their use of fourth wall breaking and R ratings. Well, that sense seemed clear that let's just do Deadpool for her. Hey, if it works. It's like John Wick if run through a crazy funhouse filter and stuffed full of glitter and F-bombs. See, like that doesn't sound, that's not what I want, but we'll see. It's everything you could ever want from Harley Quinn and her badass girl gang into this movie completely. A lot of fun, violent as hell. The birds are so entertaining and distinctly different from each other. Ewan McGregor is so sinister and often hilarious. Scott Mendelsohn is delightfully unassuming and unconcerned with its place in a larger context. It's a bonkers, bananas crime comedy and a genuine party movie. Everyone is having a blast, but Mary Elizabeth Winstead plays Huntress like a supporting character from The Tick. It rocks. I like that review. That's interesting. There we go. So lots of. So anyway, you're getting this. A lot of stuff coming in. And those reactions are pretty intense. Yes. Fan reactions for the Mexico premiere are overwhelmingly positive as well. People are excited. Cronin has been upset because the characters aren't sexy enough for him. He's replying to things that he hasn't even seen yet, in a negative way. I replied to the trailer just because I didn't understand who it's for, but clearly it might be for everybody. Clearly they filled the premiere with who it's for. Mostly entertains and goes balls to the wall insane in certain scenes with a fantabulous Margot Robbie performance, a great supporting leads, peppy soundtrack, fun action, fast pace. It doesn't always work. There we go. But there's never a dull moment either. All right. Well, thanks for that honest review, Shara. You're the first sort of negative one that's been popping up in this feed as I'm getting this, because again, this is just happened. So I'm trying to get some of these trending reviews to read with you and react with you to see, does this get me more excited? Because I wasn't based off that trailer. Cinematography, this is what Suicide Squad should have been. Now that's a good that is what I hope it is too. Cinematography was smooth. You can actually see the action. The fight scenes are fun. The action was on point. The villains were bat-ass crazy. But I did wish the final third act was developed more. I mean, seems to be a common thing in DC movies. In a lot of movies, let's be honest. Third act doesn't always deliver. Really enjoyed Birds of Prey. The action reminded me a lot of John Wick. The chemistry among the cast was great, and I would love to see more Black Canary and Huntress in the future. Man, is the Harley Quinn movie we deserve. She kicks. This is the guy who said it's better, as good as The Dark Knight. She kicks ass, cracks jokes, and freaks her teammates out. But we see a sincere side to her scenes with Colin Powell, her regret over Joker, and Colin's overlying to the UN about Iraq. More to explore in a sequel. What? What? There's Colin Powell and it's talking about Iraq? Okay. Consider me intrigued. Just saw Courtesy of WB, and I hadn't had this much fun in the movies in a while. Don't let anyone tell you not to see this movie because they just don't want you to live your best life. And who needs that negativity in 2020? Look, I'm with you. Let's have positivity. I'm all about trying to do more of that. It's hard for me sometimes, but I'm trying. So yeah, London premiere. Here's some pics from all the cast members. Wow. There's something after the credits. Birds of Prey. Well, there you go. That's interesting. After credit scene confirmed. People are into it. It's a ridiculous and rad superhero film. The fight scenes are phenomenal and the villains are delicious. It shouldn't have taken this long to get the Birds of Prey on film, but it was a lot of fun. Just got out of the early screening and loved it. So much fun. I can't wait to see it again when it's a hit theaters. It kicks butt. Had the opportunity to see it this afternoon. It's extraordinary. My head and my heart remain full. I'll be thinking about the film for days. See, that's smart. They put in some interesting, clearly they put in some fans at some of these premieres that, look, I'm not just saying they're wrong. But anyway, Grace Randolph seeing Birds of Prey getting praise. No, supposed to be the worst movie ever with a USB drive with someone having D pics on it. I look forward to her review, actually. All these, people are reacting to the reactions now. Critics' are finally coming out, and they are overwhelmingly positive. Examples below from critics. We just read through some of these. This is. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, I'm a little shocked too. It's this positive. And I also am shocked they're doing it this early. That's a good sign. So look, we might have a massive hit on our hands. It's an absolute blast, zippy fun. William Barr's father is one of the who hired Jeff. What? No, okay. So that's something. There we go. There's this. See, he was smart. He's just trying to trick us. Oh man, getting emotional reading all these reactions. People are excited. And one cannot describe how fun Birds of Prey is. From the fight scenes to the humor, there's so much to love about the film. Huntress, Black Canary, Cassandra Cain, Renee Montoya are badass. There are our Birds of Prey. There you go, guys. So it's a ride. The action scenes are really raw. Some of the best I've seen in a comic book film. Each and every character has their moment to shine. Just wait until you witness the power of Canary cry on the big screen. Whoo! All right. Well, the hype is up. The hype is real. The hype is getting intense right now, and terrific stuff. My heart was in my mouth during certain scenes, and the last 50 minutes had me on the brink of tears the whole time. Incredible film. See it on the big screen if you can. It's bonkers. She kills it as Harley Quinn, but Evan McGregor steals the movie. You guys are going to lose your minds over this. This is going to be big. It's going to be big. It's clearly, it's quadranting all over the place, and it is going to be a wacky, bonkers, crazy movie. R-rated craziness. All right, I'm into it. Warner Brothers has to be stoked. Warner Brothers has to be stoked at this. I mean, this is good. This is good press. So the fact that they're feeling confident, the fact that the critics and fans are coming out just blowing up about how good this is. Thriller I'd filled with two terrifying villains. Fans worried about Harley Quinn taking the shine. I have nothing to worry about. This is very much a Birds of Prey movie. Some people are saying it's a Harley Quinn movie. But anyway, Black Canary and Huntress are awesome. Anyway, this is very good news. Look, when a movie's good, it's only good for all of us. We shouldn't wish hate on this movie. I didn't want to wish hate on this movie. I'm excited for this movie, and honestly, this is getting me a little. I'm worried it might be overhyping me a little bit, but I'm going to go in a little bit more excited than I was based off sort of the kinetic trailers. If they slow it down and this stuff is there. Birds of Prey this morning, I liked it a lot. The stuff I loved, the action, the tone, just how creative the direction is. Margot Robbie completely sells the incredible choreographed fight scenes and the gleeful brutality. This scene in particular, does she continue that thread? The scene thinks the looks and feels so different than any other superhero movie I've seen, and I feel like many will say that they wish Suicide Squad had been an execution. Full credit to Kathy Yan for that. It's clearly had a lot of fun making something different. I'm pretty sure if you took the total amount of action sequences versus total screen time, this would be one of the highest percentages of action in a modern comic book movie era. Someone do the math later, please. But she never gets into her negatives. I was looking forward there, Terry. Winning characters, above average action, above average. That's an interesting way to say it. And a killer soundtrack hampered by uneven tone and pacing. Well, there you go. The girls at their best together, and they're not together enough. Mary's Winstead's Huntress is the not so secret MVP. Well, there you go. Another medium saying the tone is uneven. That's what I sensed from the trailer. It sounds like some people are going to be into this tone. Some people are not. Well, there you go. Tickets are now on sale for Birds of Prey. Are you excited? This is a pretty good sign for Warner Brothers. They're doing a good job of getting the word of mouth out, and I'm very curious to see this movie. I have always been curious to see this movie. What about you? Tell me down in the comments below. Feel free to share this out there and talk about it amongst yourselves. This is going to be, I think, still, no matter how positive that is, it's still going to be divisive in some of the fan communities. So you bet we will address this fairly. I promise I'll watch this fairly with an open mind. And now I'm a little bit more excited, so that makes me happy because we should all go into movies happy, right? Excited. The trailer should get us pumped. That trailer was too much. The music over the dialogue. When someone's singing a song over lines of a trailer dialogue, it's just like rule number one in an edit. We're like, what are you doing? That's just not how you do it in editing. So anyway, it was just all over the place. So I hope that was just a weird attempt at doing a crazy trailer edit, and the movie is definitely more fun, but it sounds like it's frenetic and crazy and a Deadpool, R-rated, fourth wall breaking, bonkers movie. So maybe it is like the trailer. We shall see. I look forward to it. Again, tell me what you think. Hit me up on social media if you have any other thoughts or you see any other reviews you want to react to. And as soon as I get the chance to see this film, I promise I will share my thoughts as well. Thanks so much for watching. Tune into more. You can tune in to me live tonight over in Jordy's Corner, Wednesday for his show Yin and Yang. I'm there every Wednesday. He's here Tuesdays live, and Nerd Wars tomorrow night. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to subscribe. Bye.